can't be us cause they rats. Stand tall, point a finger, never that. I knew it had it all, went to the bin and get it back. That's why I'm humble as ever.
Game 2 of the Western Conference Finals. The Rockets come in off a critical Game 1 win and are now poised and prepared as they attempt to take a 2-0 lead against the Mavericks. The quest for the best in the West continues. Coming up next.
It's the Western Conference Finals. The battle now goes to Game 2. Now we'll look at Dallas' starting lineup. We've got Derek Lively. Klay Thompson is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's P.J. Washington. And it's Davis in at the 4. And for Houston, the post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Thompson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot. You look at the Rockets. Well, they took Game 1. If they can make it 2-0, Greg, the odds certainly favor them to advance.
Well, the cliche is that the series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. But the reality is if they take care of business on their home court tonight, they'll be on their way to ending it.
Here's Shepherd, covered by Irving. Here's Şengün, and he's good on the 3 ball.
Well, Şengün can be choosy at the arc, so when he does take these shots, he means business.
Irving looking for an opening. Thompson from long range. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute. Now, when it came to Kyrie Irving, Coach said trying to contain him tonight won't be easy. He told me Kyrie is a fantastic player, but I feel confident that our guys will be all over him tonight. Pretty strong words, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the score by Dallas from about 19 feet. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Thompson.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting out a little silky jumper.
For Houston, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. High post try. And Lively pulls it down.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Thompson misses.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Shoots over Washington. That doesn't go either for KD. Dallas is gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Irving. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Şengün passes to Smith. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Stolen by Thompson. And some very quick points for him on that possession.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Pass to Washington. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with this team. Fred VanVleet is checked in for Shepherd. Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Kevin Durant, number 1. 4th, Şengün.
And whether it's been attacking off the bounce or pulling up, both these guys have been lighting it up.
And it's Washington missing. Houston in the lead. Launches a 3. KD's shot is off. Dallas shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit freaky out there. Buries it from 3-point range.
I just love how fast Thompson gets his shot off. It makes him so much more lethal.
Thompson kicks to KD. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Thompson finds Irving. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
It's out of bounds. Last touch by Lively. Marshall is checked in for Irving.
Number 13, Najee Marshall.
It's Durant on the wing. Oh, good on the triple. The Mavericks leading. Marshall with it. Now defended by Şengün. Marshall can't hit.
How did he break that one? He smoked it. Everything was set up for that to be an easy basket.
Here's Şengün. Basket counts. He has 5.
At almost 7 feet, Şengün is a load coming down that lane.
Durant with the steal. Jacks up a 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide-open 3.
Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Here's Şengün. They shoot again, and Durant puts it in.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
And Marshall kicks to Davis. Washington against Smith. And then Washington with the dunk.
The team-first mentality of Thompson. When someone on his squad is open, he finds them.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Durant. 10 points for him. Here's Marshall. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Here is Durant. Fires top of the key. And the Rockets getting another bucket right there.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Davis, the pass to Marshall. On the wing, Thompson. He's covered by Thompson. And it's Washington missing. Houston's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. KD can't get it to go.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Houston Rockets. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. What an atmosphere in here as we return to the action of the Western Conference Final. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Well, so far, their long-range shooting has been the story, doing damage from deep.
And another thing, Coach will be thrilled with the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Irving. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell, and it's Marshall in at the 3. Okogie, the pass to Şengün. Shoots over Gafford. Şengün, no good. Dallas shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Irving kicks to Russell. For the screen on Van Vliet. Lobs up the alley-oop pass, and Gafford throws it down.
Good work in the pick and roll. I like it when Russell looks to distribute in these sets.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Dallas.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Knocks down the 3 ball. Shepard's got 5 now.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Now, here's Şengün. 7 points in the game. Stolen by Van Vliet. Pass to Shepherd. The Mavericks pull it in.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Eason. The 15-footer. Good. Eason's got the lead up to 4 now for the Rockets.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
And Gafford throws it down.
His passing has always been a staple of his career. Not too many are better at dishing than Kyrie.
Shepherd. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. 7 points in the game.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
To the inside. Russell passes to Gafford. And Gafford throws it down.
There are the point guard skills of Russell. When he's sharing the rock, this offense runs so much smoother.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Dallas also making some changes. Derek Lively comes in for Daniel Gafford. It's Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. With the putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Finney Smith's got his first basket.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Now Şengün following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Beyond the arc. Kyrie Irving with the rebound. Mavericks trail by 4. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That's his first foul. And Anthony Davis is checked in for the Mavericks. P.J. Washington comes in for Najee Marshall. Outside, Davis. Back to Irving. Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup. Irving's got 9.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Thompson. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight, stolen by Thompson. Here's Şengün. The Rockets with another miss.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of a drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Now, here's Washington. 5 points in the game. Davis against Eason. Perfect. Good D by Thompson.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
They get the rebound. Lively finds Thompson. And Thompson sends it back. Lively against Şengün. It's up a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. 1:33 left here in the second. Mavericks trail by 4. And stolen by Eason. There's the triple. Poked loose. The Mavericks have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Irving can't get it to go. Houston's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. Come off a really big loss on Sunday.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Down low to end the run and finished off by Lively.
Nice find by D'Angelo. He's always had that great vision.
Rockets leading by 7. Here's Durant. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
At the line for Houston.
That free throw good from Durant.
You love everything that KD gives you on both ends, and he's a three-level, two-way player. He's a quiet leader, but he leads by example.
Now here's Thompson. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off. And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Very pretty alley-oop layup. And the Rockets lead by 12.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And there's no defense for that. Live ball turnovers, they are the worst.
Shepherd with the ball. And he hits the buzzer beater.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
That's the play that pumps up the whole team, and they'll try to keep...
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Houston Rockets.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in the space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
Looking at the scenario for the Houston Rockets. They were able to hold serve in Game 1, but they'll need that same effort to make the most of their home court edge.
Yeah, don't get comfortable. It's only one game. And it was a game that they were supposed to win.
Yeah, but you got a great chance to take a commanding lead in this series, Shaq. You could go up 2-0, and I don't see them losing the series.
Some big expectations on this game, too. And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And glad to have you with us as we get going here in Game 2. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. Shepherd out there with Thompson. And it's KD in at the 3, the small forward. And that's the group in there for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half.
Okay, I'm going to tell you something that everyone knows or should know. When Durant turns it on, there is no slowing him down. That's how lethal of a scorer he is in NBA history.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepherd. That's foul number 2 for him. Thompson against Thompson. Now, here is Irving. Guarded closely. 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Irving's got 11 points.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Şengün inside. Covered by Irving. And the whistle blows as the basket counts. And a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. The free throw dropped for Şengün.
We're starting to get a better sense of the player that Şengün is. An agile big man who really brings a lot of energy to the floor.
Davis looking for an opening. Back to Irving. Lively with the screen. Again, Irving missing. Rockets leading by 14. Outside Durant. Shoots over Lively. That's short off the rim. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Pass to Thompson. Here's Davis. Anthony Davis, too much size.
With a 7'6" wingspan, Anthony Davis can get that jumper off against anyone.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. For the three. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Alperen Sengun. The Mavericks shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. Good on the second free throw. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. KD, so efficient in there.
Well, Durant must be making the defense sweat a little bit right now. Whenever he gets into a rhythm, he gets aggressive.
Pass to Washington. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Off target from outside. Rockets leading by 13. With the shot. And there's Shepherd on the assist by Sengun. 14 points for Reed Shepherd. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Irving's shot is good.
After sinking one triple in the first quarter, he nails another one in the second quarter. He's got it going on.
Sengun finds Smith, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Thompson against Thompson. Pass to Washington. Davis dishes to Irving. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Reed Shepherd.
You gotta like how Kyrie just commits to his selection. Even the foul, that's not gonna slow him down.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Mavericks trail by 15. Irving passes to Davis. Here's Lively. Pass to Thompson. Thompson on the drive. Back to Lively. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Thompson misses.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Sengun, no good. For Dallas, they've gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Buries the long-range jumper.
We sometimes forget how solid Irving is when it comes to his passing. Great find there.
Durant for 3. Thompson with the rebound.
The D has to respect his range. He made 2 in the first half, and he's capable of draining even more here in the second.
Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Pass to Shepherd. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
They have found a lot of success in transition, running at every opportunity and getting points before the defense can get set.
And they've also forced a lot of turnovers, capitalizing and turning those turnovers into points. Way to get after it.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Daniel Gafford comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Najee Marshall in for Irving. For 3, Durant. Oh, KD buries the 3.
He was solid in the first half from deep. He's a guy who can get hot. Let's see how he does here in the second.
Houston making a switch. Van Vliet's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Number 1, Amen Thompson. 4th, Kevin Durant.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And so often is the case. Sengun in the right position to make the play. That's just great defense.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Van Vliet.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
1:02 left here in the third quarter. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Van Vliet. Thompson sets the pick for Marshall. Dallas again missing. Rockets leading by 19. Şengün inside. It's up against Thompson. And again, Şengün.
We've seen more of this from Şengün lately, finding chances to make buckets.
Gafford finds Thompson. Marshall with it, picked up by Thompson. Here's Davis. Pass to Marshall to halt the run. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after. Here's Durant. It's tipped. Smith against Davis. Now here's Marshall. 1 second left. Oh, and the jam by Marshall.
And a hard finish there, guys.
Yeah, and only one hand needed for that one. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Rockets on top, up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big men in the league today than we've ever seen.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So with Davis sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. You've got Russell. He's out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Gafford in at the 5. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Here's Irving. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Irving's got 9 points here in the second half. Now Shepard, pass to Eason. It's deflected. Now here's Marshall. Finney-Smith defending. Irving can't hit. Rockets leading by 19 points. Here's Thompson. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with his movement skills, Thompson routinely catches defenders out of position.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. And here's Marshall to bring it up for Dallas. Russell from long range. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
And we know Russell can shoot it. It's what he's out there to do.
Shepard. The Rockets with another miss. Mavericks trail by 17. Outside Russell. There's a good screen. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Capella.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Thompson with the bucket.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Irving for 3. Rockets with the rebound. Here's Shepard. From downtown. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Jabari Smith, he's checked in for Capella. And Dallas with a change here too. Thompson's checked in. Mavericks trail by 19. Pass quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Superb concentration from Irving. He's excellent at sticking with his shot through contact.
Catching up on the changes for Houston. Şengün's checked in for Tari Eason. Kevin Durant comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Amen Thompson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Amen Thompson, he's checked in for Houston. Here's Lively. And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
He's been on an absolute tear inside. They got to figure out a way to keep him out of the lane. I don't know.
Lively against Şengün. Lively the pass to Irving. Back to Lively. Thompson with the rebound. Thompson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Washington. Right block shot, and he hits the jump shot.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Here he goes, and finished off by Shepard.
This is something that Looney does well for his position, connecting on timely passes.
Irving double team. Lively inside. Şengün covering. Lively the pass to Thompson. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Davis with a screen on Durant. 6 to shoot. Irving from long range. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 15 rebounds here tonight. Durant trying to break free. And Şengün with the basket on the assist from KD.
This is where Şengün can really hurt you because he's so big and long.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Reed Shepard. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. So the Rockets end up going with a whole new group. Here is Davis. And that one drops for him.
And Davis has added strength over his career. Really helps him inside.
And here is VanVleet. Here's Eason. The Mavericks pull it in. Davis is... Mavericks trail by 21. Thompson for the triple. It doesn't go for him. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Okogie. There's the 3. And Davis pulls it down. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 11 from the field in the 4th quarter. And here's VanVleet from the arc. Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's just about going to wrap it up for game number 2. Lots of exciting moments out there. Big-time NBA play. And in the end, victory for the Rockets.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And they're going to build on their win in Game 1 with another strong performance here tonight to take a 2-0 series lead.
Yeah, and if this game is any indication, these conference finals are looking like it may be a mismatch. If they continue to play even close to the level they have tonight, they'll be booking themselves a spot in the NBA Finals.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Şengün.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Fires the 3. Okogie misses. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. That free throw missing.
Well, Thompson is known for that shooting ability, but deserves more recognition for his defense. He's got the size, the lateral quickness, and most importantly, the desire defensively.
Over to the left wing. Finney-Smith gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
I love how assertive Thompson is, just drilling the revenge three.
Pass to Eason. Davis with some nice D.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time.
So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, David. Thank you. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.